This is Larry Jaffe, the editor of the Walford Gazette's favourite item. He visited the set a few years ago one time and he found this, and it took about 4 security people to stop him from getting in it and spinning it around the block. Just so his picture took in it. So this is this little van with Walford Gazette written on it is quite a cool thing. Look at this paper. Thank you very much. I wanted to let you know that I don't care what the newspapers say. I'm very impressed with what you've done with it.
I'm sorry.
So where are we now? Do you want to just explain?
Yeah,
to
Mum.
me? Do you want to just sort of say to the camera what's going on now?
We are inside the place where all the internal sets are. And we're very excited.
Very excited.
Who did you just see?
Who did we just see? I just saw
The gentleman who plays Steve,
Steve, yeah.
who I was looking the wrong way when he walked past. She just
Steve Owen.
no. Yeah, the guy who plays
Yeah,
Steve Owen,
yeah.
yeah.
Is he on the screen?
He went outside.
No, we just saw him.
He walked through.
Is he on your screens over there?
Only on the satellite. Yeah, we're 3
Yes.
weeks behind on BBC America.
Right.
And 2.5 years behind on regular terrestrial TV.
Doesn't this give you a sense of schism in your view about EastEnders, doesn't it? Sort of
Well, my wife can be more commenting on that because I get tapes of current EastEnders.
I do.
3 weeks behind, I get satellite.
Yes, yes.
I get. We also have EastEnders the early years on satellite,
Yeah.
and the 2.5-year-old thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's got
we're
4
watching
storylines.
like 4 storylines.
So if you asked her what was going on,
You
she'd
have to
mix.
tell her which phase.
She'd
I would
but she'd
be-
mix 3 parts of different storylines
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
She'd
I
be
love
like,
it
Bianca
all.
had a baby,
Yeah.
and now Ricky's seeing Sam, right?
Yeah.
Like, huh?
So does she talk about it in her sleep?
No, I think I do. don't
No,
I?
he does. He does. I just ask him the questions and he answers.
Right. I'm just trying to get light here for the Queen Book point.
I think it's all right as it is, actually. This is good.
Amazing.
You haven't seen nothing yet, babe.
No, I know. I'm just saying, it's just amazing.
I'm trying to-
How all of a sudden behind the scenes everything comes to light.
Is that possible to put some light on?
You guys are filming outside today?
See that in a minute, but I'll just take you around
Yeah, sure.
the set.
No, I just remember the little schedule at the bottom of the webcam. I couldn't figure out exactly what it was you were hiding.
No, no.
So
Yeah.
you go for 4 o'clock in the morning?
No, sometimes I just haven't gone to bed yet because I'm transferring
Still, you
4
are
hours
still
of.
watching
We get EastEnders
tapes.
tapes in 4-hour blocks, you know. So you know what it is. You turn it on to tape to transfer it for someone, and you just have to watch Tiffany getting killed one more time. You know.
So how many times have you seen Tiffany being killed now?
I don't
Oh,
think you
Jesus.
can count.
That was the most, because people, you know, I won't send someone a tape of it unless they give me the tape first, because I'm not into, you know, providing tapes to everybody. So we get sent tapes by people. I must have had that one about 15 times by now.
Good
Well, I've seen it-
tearjerker.
I've
Yeah,
seen
she's
I've
born
seen
on
it
it.
35 times.
Wow.
Yeah, was that before or after it was shown on TV?
Darn.
They say, you know, all these newspapers are trying to find out what happens in the show, and they always seem to find out somehow. Do you think there's any truth in the fact that people here in the BBC intentionally drop some of the storylines out there to keep people want to watch it? I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but do you think?
Do you mean drop them into the press or drop
Yeah,
them from the show?
yeah, drop them into the press.
Well, we'll drop a few, but I mean, it's a strategy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Strategy,
yeah.
because if we don't, our rivals like Coronation Street and Brookside will, or Emmerdale.
Exactly, and
And
there will be
the
lore in
papers
that.
will be full of them and not full of us. So
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
we have to feed.
Because
the-
I was
the
watching
monster.
something about, they were saying that one Christmas they had every storyline of
Yeah,
every
they did.
soap.
Yeah, they did. They had our Christmas one.
Yeah.
I don't know about the others. They had ours. Anyway, here you are. Here's the bit.
Wow.
And
Smaller
it's,
than it looks on the TV, isn't
it's looking very, very neat at the moment because they're all filming out on the lot at the moment, which we'll go out to and have a look in a minute.
Mhm.
But it's all been tidied up, ready for the bun fight tomorrow. We tend to shoot a lot on Wednesday and Thursday
Mhm.
here. But
It looks bigger on the tally, doesn't
does it?
it? Yeah.
Well, you know, it's very interesting. A lot of people think it looks smaller, and a lot of people think it looks bigger, and nobody thinks it looks the same size. I don't know
Yeah.
why it is, but they just do.
I guess it's down to camera
No, it
angle
does
and
look
everything,
big.
innit?
It
It doesn't figure on the set.
Does it?
So they just remove whichever side they want to put the cameras on, right?
Of course. So you've got to have complete flexibility all around the set to be able to shoot this angle, that angle, everything else. So,
This is amazing.
And then the upstairs is a separate set, I guess, right?
yes, that's separate set, yeah. And this, of course, is
The broken Queen Vic.
the
Yeah.
famous Queen Vic bust.
We saw that getting smashed up.
Yeah, I know. I don't know whether people appreciated the pun on that. You know, sort of
No.
like when Peggy had her breast cancer, but
Uh-huh.
it was quite amusing. But some people took offence. But there, people take offence at the easiest thing these days. So, what do you think? You want a pint or something?
Yeah, the pints are real, right? And the shots aren't. That's what they are. Is that true?
Occasionally.
Oh, occasionally, because
No, we have trick glasses, you see. So
they're only half full or something?
Exactly. Otherwise, the actors end up.
getting drunk.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
because we heard back at the start of it from another producer of the show that they couldn't get the fake beer to look right.
Why don't you go around and pull a pint? You know, go on.
Yeah.
Go and be frank, free Frank Butcher.
Can I photograph?
How do I
you?
get around it?
Yeah, round you go.
I should know that, shouldn't I?
You should. That's it. So he normally has a tea towel over his arm like a waiter, you see.
Am I gonna do that too,
Yeah,
then?
you can do that now. Turn it off, that's excellent.
Here we go. A pint glass.
Pint glass.
And which would you prefer?
Why don't you come take a picture down here? Yeah, take a picture of him down there, it's just nice.
What would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
prefer? Which one?
Oh, which would I prefer? Oh, I'll have the Luxford and Copley, I think.
This one?
Yeah, that's one. It's still going strong, that's what it says here.
If there's anything in there.
No,
which
there
doesn't
won't
look
be.
like
No,
it.
that's just it. Anyway, I'll pretend, shall I?
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. God, that's filthy glass. Props!
Where's your camera blinking?
It's telling you it's not in focus.
So what do you think? Good? Pressed?
Look this way, Paul.
So Matt, I mean, to you this is probably nothing. But I'm sure there's some.
Shall I take one of you both?
Do you want to come round, babe? You can
You
be the landlady.
can be Barbara Mitchell. Okay. Barbara Windsor.
I'm
You're Barbara
not
Windsor.
that
You need
old.
to bring your dress down
I'll
a
be
bit, though, right?
the younger
You
Tiffany.
need to bring your
Oh,
dress
yeah,
down a bit.
Tiffany,
So
okay.
I'm just going to come on.
I'm sure there's. Is there not somewhere?
Right. So we'll take a picture here, yeah? Are you ready? There we go.
Right.
Can I
And
do
now
the
let's
way?
just try one from this angle over here. That's it. It's a nice kiss in the Queen Vic. There we go. And look at me as you kiss. Whoa!
You've
things
been,
we have-
you've been directed by Matthew.
The things
Yes,
that we
right.
have to ask our actors to
There we
do,
go.
I don't
Something
think.
we'll always have
That's
to
nothing
remember.
compared
Thank
with what
you.
we asked them to do. Now, would
Yeah.
you like? I tell you what. Now, as you've been so impressed, as you've been both so impressed with the death of Tiffany,
Mhm.
would you like to do a tumble down the stairs?
No, I already
I mean-
tumbled off.
I'll do it. Don't bother me.
Right.
But it wouldn't be
Well,
funny. if
I'll take her. I'll show you the very stairs where she fell down. So, we'll see if we can.
Come round this weekend, babe.
Where am I going? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, here, there's nothing, right?
Don't tell me she actually really did fall.
No, I'm sure someone else did on
I was
behalf,
gonna
right?
say.
Was it a stunt?
Upstairs. No, I wouldn't
Um,
like to
Or was it
tumble.
just done real slow?
Well, it's just done real slow.
Yeah, did it slow?
Really?
Again and again. Yeah.
Should we-
Huh.
No, it was a stunt person.
Yeah, so of course. Yeah.
Say.
Look, tell you what, you see, she.
Yeah, I remember that.
You're right. He does like
Up
doing this,
there
doesn't he?
playing.
There you go. Take one down there. That's good. Yeah. Good. And then if we just swap it round the other way.
How about we do one of you
Oh,
four
yeah.
now?
Now, what you've got to do is to look horrified as though you're about to fall down the stairs. Okay.
No, you'd be facing that way, wouldn't you? Turn
Which
around.
way, which
Like you're
way?
facing that downstairs.
Facing down the
That's it.
stairs?
Yeah.
Now you've got to be looking as though you're Grant, as though you haven't pushed her, but perhaps you have. You see? Okay. Are you ready?
Like.
That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
whoops.
This way, please, Denise. That's it. Look terrified. Terrified, as though you're falling down the stairs. Go on. That's not terrified. You're
I'll
laughing.
push her, shall I? So just push her.
Don't!
Here we go. Hi. You want to get rid of your wife, do you? Here we go.
Yeah. Now she's gone.
Cut. That's perfect. I think we'll have them in the cast. They're really good.
Actually, we were gonna have a word with you about that. I think that's my film done.
I could plot it. This
No, I
is
can't go
something
through.
that
Oh, get out.
I know I'll truly remember.
Well, he hasn't
Thank
had
you.
us forcibly
What's
removed yet.
What's the difference between remembering and truly remembering?
The difference between remembering
Wanting
and
to
truly remembering.
Wanting to remember and remembering just because you do. Is that a
Mm.
good answer?
I'm not sure if we put it in the script. But I suppose it's not bad for an improvised line. Okay.
There it goes.
I would say actually having a taste and a feel of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Denise, have you met any cast members before? at
We
all?
met that Russell Ford guy. That was it.
Yeah, that was the only
Yeah.
one.
He was a nice guy.
He was very nice.
The
Very
honest-
down to earth.
The oddest part of him was he's a Shakespearean actor and everything else, and it's like you know him as his character.
Now look, in a minute. you'll see them rehearsing on the lot, which is where we're going out there in a minute. I think it's Teresa on there.
We just saw her walk outside.
Did you? And how did she look?
She looks shorter.
Shorter.
Yeah,
So
shorter.
the pub, the Queen Vic looks larger.
Larger,
and she looks
No, no, no. To me, the public looks
She looks
smaller
taller.
here.
Oh, it looks smaller. And
Yeah.
she looks smaller.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Everything
it's all
looks
down to
smaller.
camera angle. I think.
Right.
So
Is it?
you tell me.
Well, I don't tell her that she looks.
No, I won't
shorter.
tell her.
Short.
I want to get her
No,
autograph.
she wouldn't like that. Now there she is. Look, you see? You see her on there?
She's only interested in one thing, and that's if Grant Mitchell's outside.
Is that who you most want to meet? Is it Ross Kemp?
Don't lie. Just tell her the truth. Yes, or Ricky, the guy gentleman plays Ricky.
No, I love every character.
Now, what about-
like I said before, they're all important in the show.
So,
What about him? Don't you want to meet Gianni?
Gianni?
I'd love to meet anyone
Him.
because
That's Gianni. Yeah.
as we said outside, to us every cast member is just as
Well, you know
important as
what it
another one.
I
you
would
know?
probably think most American women
Would like Gianni.
would like
'Cause he's
Gianni.
Italian, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
because
Italians
he's
in
Italian
America.
Yeah,
and dark,
exactly,
sexy
exactly.
eyes. But to me,
Okay.
But Bepe's the bigger
looks
one, isn't
don't make a person. It's what's inside.
I thought all the women chased the guy to play Beppe.
And that's why I like
Well, he won the
the two that I
That's
know.
what I saw. Yeah.
He won the sexiest male on.
Exactly. See,
the-
that's
the-
who you're.
Well, the big one was the best soaps one,
was
wasn't it?
it? Was it?
I don't know.
Now
We never
I
saw it
know.
in America.
Now I know what you're talking
We're
about.
waiting for the tape to show up. It's probably sitting in our house in America right
Is
now.
there an equivalent to the BAFTAs in America?
Yeah, the Oscars.
But the TV, oh yeah, there is TV
Which we've,
Oscars,
yet,
isn't there?
which we've yet to win.
You've got to win them. Do you think
Oh, I'm
EastEnders
telling
could
you,
win
you
an
have
Oscar?
to send a trailer over to all the American.
I think
TV
with the right
stations
marketing, you could put that show on over there.
Oh, are you kidding
Big
me?
time.
It would. It would have very high ratings.
He did. See, the filming's going on over there.
Have you been on film or TV sets before?
In America, we've been on in our local PBS station, promotional things.
I'll take one with the crew in the background.
Sure, go ahead.
So if you just step over there.
Tell us when.
A bit more this way.
Try one more.
You want us to be out of this one? Or?
You're fine.
Just take one of them.
Just look this way a little bit. Just come this way a bit so I can get activity. You just walk this way.
Oh, I was sorry, I thought you were on them.
That's fine. That's fine. That's good. And towards me. Nice smile. Again, I won't do that.
We might all go in there the way things are going.
Thank you. Shall we move off down?
Yeah. It's weird, it does all look small.
Brings back memories
I
of
mean,
different.
even on TV, it's so real. It's like,
There you go.
time is
So
anyway.
we always say if you were a...
I gotta make that phone call now.
Where to?
My friend's gonna grab the Walford camp.
Is he?
picture.
Is
Yeah.
he? Is he there waiting for you now?
Well, I gotta give him 3 minutes to get the computer logged in and everything. But
So you're going to call America?
no, he's in England.
He's going to take a picture of you on the Walford camp,
Uh huh.
so you can put it in the Walford Gazette.
Uh huh.
Yep.
If that's okay.
What your reaction to actually
You
being in
asked-
the square?
You asked
You asked for a real
for
fan.
an obsessed fan. There he is.
Because no one else has done that yet.
He always has to be first at everything he does in life.
I bet he's not even home. What's the best? He ain't got home yet.
What's your first impression of the square itself?
Go ahead, Ben.
I think it's fascinating. It really is. Everything like just comes to life here,
Except the actors.
except for the actors, right?
No,
Oh,
the
look,
there's
there's the market.
No, the actors. The
There's
actors
the
are the thing.
market.
The actors are the thing that brings it to life. Of course.
That's true.
These are
Very
just dead
true.
buildings.
This bigger, smaller? Than
But it just feels like such a real neighborhood. I mean, you would actually think just by looking at all these
Hey,
homes
we're
that
at the,
people do
we're
live
right
in
with the
there.
camera now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Ah,
Amazing.
all right. I guess we're screwed then.
Disappointment.
He's out with the kids.
That's okay. A picture lasts 1,000 words. Remember that.
It was only a little idea I had.
Now, is that Bianca's stove? No, she's now in the...
Ian Beale's bedroom.
Yep, I see.
And that means that at this very moment, you and Paul and I are on going out to about
50,000 computers, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about 40,000 an hour, we reckon. So we're on all over the world at the moment.
It's
Hi
amazing.
world.
And you two met online, didn't you?
Oh,
Yes, we
gosh,
did.
you started that now.
We met online.
Well, just make sure you don't get divorced online, particularly
right.
on our camera. That's the thing.
No.
You probably had a request to get married here, but not to get divorced, have you?
We're here for life.
Do you get that, Matthew? Do people write in saying I want to be married in Albert Square?
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't had that yet. Had people write in saying I want to be married to people like Melanie in Albert Square, but they don't actually.
Yeah, but we learnt from our meeting with Russell Floyd that the actors and actresses are absolutely nothing like the
Their
characters they
characters.
play.
Take one in front of the Queen Vic. Do you like that, would you?
Yeah.
He thinks we're really sad tourists, doesn't he? You can see the look on his face, especially when I did that webcam thing just now.
Oh, God.
Did you have people join? You had people join the Angel set, did you?
Did he? That's a really nice one. That's even better. And now we'll do the famous shot. Every time we get a new character arriving and have a press, it's really cheesy. This is really cheesy stuff. We do this for everybody who comes into the square.
You sure you're only going to do a 5-minute segment on this? You could do a whole show on this, really, couldn't you?
And you've got the webcam just behind you, so you can shove that up on you. That looks good. Now, you're going to give me a really nice smile this time. Go one more for that side. That's it.
A smile for me?
And a nice smile. Here we go. Good.
Yeah, we could do it. This is what it looks like from the other side. The reason we came here was to take pictures of him, so we think. Okay, smile.
How's that?
Fine.
Perfect.
Oh,
Big
like-
smile.
so-
One more.
I've read some of his poetry.
Oh, have you?
I'm not really a poetry person, but some of it's pretty good.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, good. Good. Well, I put new stuff up every week.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
What?
You
Yes,
didn't
I
tell me
did.
about poetry. I love you.
Oh well.
No.
Tune into my website.
I was kind of scared the first time I put it up that you were going to get 4 million. We hit you were going to hit me. Remember I said to you, Dan, you were
That is restocked on the Mondays and Tuesdays, sure.
Yes, you get
And
the leftover
the
candy.
interesting thing is that on the very first time we shot EastEnders back in December 1984, and I was here then.
Yeah, didn't you direct the first couple?
I did. I
Yeah.
directed the first couple of episodes and quite a few in the first 20 or 30. But they went down to Borehamwood High Street and just went to the nearest fruitier and said, "Look, we're doing this new show. Could you supply us on Mondays and Tuesdays?" And he said, "Yeah, okay." So he sold them, I don't know, whatever it was, 25, 30 quid's worth of gear, and he's supplied ever since for the last 14, 15 years. So he's had a really good deal. just because he happened to be there on that first.
And
day.
no one ever eats this stuff.
Of course they eat it. They all pretend they don't eat
Oh.
it. You have to ask that question again.
Oh, I was saying, we must look pretty sad, but if there wasn't 30 million of us out there, you wouldn't have a job.
Who's sad?
By the way, I guess, don't we look odd to you doing what we're doing here?
I don't think any fan looks either sad or
No?
odd because
I know, I feel kind
I
of...
tell you what, we need as many as we can get.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But anyway, do you want a banana?
I'll have an apple.
See, it's all good, genuine stuff, isn't it? I mean, look, this is top quality. We don't give our actors rubbish props. That is a proper carrot. That is a really nice carrot. That.
I know it.
Wish we had
So
lunches.
do
and
you
stuff.
have a researcher that figures out what the current prices are?
Yeah.
The guy doesn't for you?
Absolutely, we do. The design team are there. They're there in the market first thing in the morning. Make sure it's absolutely fresh and everything's
And
ready.
on Tuesday night, everybody grabs as much as they can, right?
Look at this, even a cucumber. Yeah.
You've been going on about that.
Fantastic.
I'm nicking an EastEnders apple.
Right. So what do you think of the whole setup there?
I think
this
it's
is-
brilliant.
It's pretty amazing how realistic it looks. I mean, they even have someone that does the graffiti here for them. But they must have the world's cleanest graffiti artists because they don't curse on any of these.
Is it a pretty special day coming here?
Oh, yeah.
Very
Definitely.
special. This is a
This is
day
like
we'll
a-
truly remember.
I mean, where else can you go to your favorite TV show set and be served by the executive producer of the show? This is going to turn out to be one of those taking the Mickey things, isn't it?
I'll tell you. Oh,
Footage when you need it.
yeah. So if you want to sort of carry on, think, I'll get you some stuff in here, and I can.
And they never ever have a magazine.
Wow, look at this.
They never have a magazine with a person with the cover from EastEnders in it. Have you noticed that?
There you go. Take one of me.
Smile. Is there no inside set of this one? I guess not.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Did have to get all the same.
This is amazing. See, now when we watch it, we can say, hey, we were there. I stood right there.
I want to put an X on the ground with a piece of chalk and see if it's there next week.
There you go, there's an X, she's stepping on it.
I'll write something rude on the thing outside the car.
No, because they'll clean it if it's rude. You know what? Let me try one more person with this webcam thing. Hopefully my tab will be alright.
So is it your friend who set up the webcam, or
Huh?
is it your friend that set up the webcam?
Oh, you mean on our website?
Mm.
We did all that ourselves. Yeah.
Was he?
We're on it right now. And we wanted him to save the picture from the webcam because we're standing right in front of it right now.
Said they couldn't record. You couldn't have had it set on record. Look at that.
Well, it's 2:30 right now, and we're standing right looking at it right now. You know what I'm gonna do?
Denise, which character is Paul?
I nicked an
like?
apple off of his stall.
Who is Paul most like? Oh, I would definitely have to say
Denise, we gotta have a picture.
Grant, when he's like mean and nasty, and controlling. That's totally my husband. But yet, deep down inside, when he knows he's wrong, he'll never say he's sorry, but he will try to show it in other ways, like Grant usually does. So I would definitely have to say he's definitely a Grant.
We should get him jogging around
No,
in the
they're
shorts.
around the corner. They're filming. We just saw the guy who plays Teresa and Denise or Steve. You know, the guy that plays Steve Owen. And then that's it. And that guy.
Because it gets windy. So give us a big smile. And wave.
episodes, apart from on satellite, we're 3 weeks behind. So we've seen you have an heart attack. Of all that, yeah.
No, you're in the midst of having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think he's either past that now or he's still in the middle of it, but he won't tell us, will he? Yeah, can you sign one of these for us?
Becoming a
Give him a pen back.
good old.
You know what's the weirdest part is we finally found some actors to sign. They're all guys. I want all that from a girl.
Typical male, huh?
But you can keep that one if you want to take a look at it. And if you
Read it on the train.
no, seriously, if you go to this website, we have an email address. If you email and say that you met me here, we'll put you on the list to get free ones of these.
Joe, you the next show? I'm going to have a fag and filming. I'm going to be in it as well.
Don't know, mate.
And who you got to kiss?
Oh, jeez, I didn't kiss anybody.
Oh, I did.
But I did get an apple from Mark's store.
Good.
And me? I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I got kissed by 2.
Tony Coulter, who plays Roy,
And
who's old enough to be your dad, so that's okay.
no, that's where you're wrong. I didn't get kissed by him.
Oh, Barry.
I got kissed by
Okay,
Barry.
the guy who- What is the guy that plays
And
Barry?
he's just my age.
Sean Williamson.
He's 50, is he?
Is he?
And who else did you meet?
And then I met
The guy who plays Steve Owens,
exactly.
Martin Kemp
You
from
saw him,
Martin Kemp, and the guy who plays Matthew.
in which I got kissed by.
But he's old enough to be a kid, so that's all right too.
Hey, I'm never too old.
Very good.
From a distance, we saw Tony's mom, and we saw Gianni, and we saw Robbie, and we saw Teresa walk straight past us. And that was really about it, right?
And we also saw.
Oh, you saw Steve McFadden, right?
No.
Oh no, you didn't see Steve McFadden. Okay.
No. We also saw Tony's mom.
That's what I
Irene.
said. I said that. Tony's
Did you
mom,
say
right?
Irene? Sorry. I'm just